We back. Alrighty. New game. We're gonna do it on this one. Yep. Hardcore mode. And every single hardcore perk, because why not? Alright. We. England's his last of all, the taking captive by Brazilian nobles and his brother King. Only a handful of loyalists stand but are broken.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
They're losing heart.
We need more arrows! Need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Godwin! Where's your weapon?
To the battlements, move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Yeah! He looks too much like Jesus, but he still kind of looks like me too. Can you guess what game I made him?
Take cover!
Take cover! No. He is a Baldur's Gate 3 created character.
A rude awakening, eh?
Yeah, and then I just had to cut out his jaw and
Make it
then
count.
so he does like the little talkies. And make sure I didn't cut the hair off. He looks really good. I think it looks like a nice little puppet guy. Honestly, I think it looks better than the last one. Time to crossbow. Hopefully,
Godwin! Over here!
busy
Get up
looking
there,
choppy.
quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him!
I missed. You got him.
Knock it down!
I'll change that. I could do that. But this is just I wanted to look good first, and I think I didn't want to mess with it too much. But I can go back in and open it up more.
Now you're finished.
I definitely am like over engineering this fucking guy because I'm not using like a simple program to do simple Photoshop. I'm like Sid gave me linked me a fucking full ass drawing program.
Godwin, get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
It works.
What the fuck's he waiting for? Die, you brother swine!
What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire on them!
Die! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Die! Oh, Godwin, that was close. Draw your sword and follow me!
This slows them down.
Those people do have families, and now they're dead because they're from Prague. Fuck them. Fuck the Praguers.
Fucking Winterfell!
I'm
I'll kill ya!
Got it. No, don't feel bad because I killed them. Because they have a family. Find their family and kill the family. Got it. For sure. Isn't this supposed to be... Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the cutscene was supposed to trigger. Medieval siege combat looks terrifying. This does not look like a fun game. I don't know what's worse, this or Trick with guns. Hans!
Fuck. I've been hit. Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Hans does love poking at it.
Oh, dentist for you.
We bet. Alright. And then I want to lower this a little bit. Just so it's less sensitive.
I'm only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
My mic doesn't pick up. Smaller.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Kingdom Come Deliverance. Again. Stream keeps disconnecting every 5 fucking seconds. Did it disconnect again?
Lord Dentist Fortuna you at!
was that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Please don't disconnect again.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud.
Yeah, no, it's
Aren't you
my
glad to be
fucking
finally out of that
stream
hellhole
that keeps
where we can
coming in.
finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world.
4 times.
Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere.
That's
I wouldn't
crazy.
expect much excitement there.
Maybe it was
God,
maybe it
help
was a
me. My
fucking
bodyguard's a monk
citywide
who can't speak Latin.
Wi-Fi power. Fucking Wi-Fi out
Sir.
for a second.
Trotsky.
The money shot.
My word. That is fucking impressive.
No, we're not pillagers.
It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
That's the law. By Sigismund.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a
Dude, why is the fucking game... Why is everything on fucking high? Why does it default to high? Well, I set it to low yesterday, and then it fucking re-goddamn set everything. Jesus Christ, dude.
great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet,
The game
monk.
looks fine.
You'll just
It
spoil
looks
the rest of
fine
our trip.
with all these settings.
It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure
probably looks
together.
more
But
than
why
fine in your
didn't
guys'
Uncle
attitude.
Hanners take care of it himself? Unless maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
I mean, I
Of
turned the
course.
mic down a
How
little
could I
bit,
possibly
but
botch it
just
up?
so it doesn't
There are
pick
foreign
up,
armies rampaging through Bohemia.
random noises.
The
and
king
my
is in captivity,
guy-
God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document.
But if it's too long, I'll
No,
turn it back up.
I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I.
I can also do
How
it
is
a little
that?
closer.
Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat.
What's going on?
Trotsky's almost within reach.
Right in the Trotsky, are we?
How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old
I
Scott.
just okay, I'll turn it back up then. I'll just deal with him flapping his little lips when I pick up my coffee cup. Alright, stream deck. How is that? Is the mic better? Hopefully.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
From Trotsky.
Don't let them get away!
The Trotskyians.
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish.
Hell yep. It is back. Cool. Let me know if the game audio is too loud. I know this is just a loud scene, but...
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
That was some fun cutscene.
It's not always
pop in
that
there.
straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Dude, the settings on low make the cutscenes like it's not distracting, but it's definitely noticeable.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
I still don't think it looks
And
bad.
unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush
Oh,
of
there's the
Lipa
dog.
is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go
I'm a
full
soldier
full knight.
and Lord Capon's bodyguard.
Knight of the
My job is to
Rose.
defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
We want to negotiate an alliance. I can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place. As a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Alright. Alright, alright.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best
Nah,
camp
I'm
until
just gonna
daybreak.
stab everybody.
I'll take your point.
No, because
Back
nobody's
home,
gonna
the last
listen to
time
me.
Someone had a nobleman in trouble into their
in
castle. We had to
in
bombard it
this
to get him
playthrough
out.
because I have
Is there
all
an
of
inn
the
in these parts, at
hardcore
least?
mode perks turned
There
on.
is one, but it's
All of the
a
negative
bit of a
perks.
way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
So I can't. I don't even think I can talk to women.
What kind of a
like, at all.
backwater have they sent
Almost.
us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
I don't think the Black Plague was around as much during this time.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up.
I don't know.
What now?
It's probably fine.
Since there's no tavern within
That guy
reach,
coughing in the corner.
bed
probably
down here
fine.
for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Plot twist, they're not keeping their heads down with that big patrol coming for them. Just minor spoiler. Not a thing that's happening.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can
Just
bathe.
get cold and that's it. Yeah.
I stink almost as bad as the
Just a
rest
cough.
of you. And
It's
you
just a
lot
cough, really. Once
are
summer
wrecked.
rolls around, yeah, it'll fix it right up, you know? Alright, let's... God. Too much barking.
Do something with that mutt, Henry.
Mutt.
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well,
Listen,
Come on,
would you have
Oats.
some scraps for a Mutt?
that's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss.
I
I've
will
got
pet the
one
dog, but I
last
have to get him
sausage
food
and I'll be
first.
saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Come on, Oaks. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples.
Pretty sure this is just what the
Have
game
you ever
looks like
been
on
to a
console.
proper noble banquet?
No, I haven't. Why would the lords invite me to their table?
True. But they'll invite me. I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me, if you get my meaning.
Aye, that makes sense.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now for a Mutt, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow, all right?
Christ! All right.
Feast tomorrow.
But you better not forget about me.
Don't worry. Thanks, mate.
Henry the Braggart of Scallots, indeed.
Come on, Conrad.
Alright, where are you?
Let's throw a few dice.
Look what I have for you.
There's some
How many
sausage.
times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, because
Mutt
you
floated
always
just like-
lose.
Can I not pet him?
Mutt,
Ha
come
ha.
here.
Very
Oh, yeah, there
droll.
Seriously though,
Come on.
Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
Good
There we go.
Good
There's
boy.
the dog. I am a lord. Not really, but you know, close enough. Son of a lord. Lord's bastard.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure
Let's play a game of
thing,
dice
Henry.
before we beat
How's
the shit out
about
of
a little
Hans.
wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
This is such a
Sounds fair to
high
me.
stakes, no reward
right.
fucking
It's a
dice
deal.
game.
Come
He was not officially recognized specifically because
on,
King
then.
Wenceslas. This is
Show us
when
what
King
you can
Wenceslas
do. Unless you're
is
playing for the first time.
like prisoner of Sigismund, so there's no king to recognize him at the moment. Yeah, I'll just score one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually pretty decent, and I can score these
If I
and then
was
reroll.
you, I'd take it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1,200, and I can keep. I can
Well,
keep rolling, dude.
You're not
Hell yeah!
afraid of anything.
First turn win. First turn win with basic dice. Let's go. Do I risk it? Yeah, I risk it.
Let it
yeah, I
be
risk it.
now.
I'll probably get
I
a
wanna
scoring
play
die
too,
here.
You know?
Please, please, don't bust. Oh fuck. Oh. All right. I'll pass here. I'm not gonna. 1350 on the first turn. No way he's fucking. Oh come on.
My
Oh,
God.
I thought he scored all
I'm
of them.
done.
Oh Jesus. Ooh, triple sixes and a 5. So that's victory. Yeah. Cool. I win.
You must have a
zilch.
damn your eyes. You played well.
Ha.
What's to be done?
And what's fun is
A bet
playing
is a bet.
dice
Here's your
increases
ring.
your agility. And I'm just gonna keep Oat's ring. I already got the sausage. I don't need to give it to him. I don't know if I'll keep it after the prologue. And then alright, and I'm gonna put. Oh, hey, that's a mod I have installed. I'm gonna put all my groschen in this chest because if I get back to it, if I get back to this chest in a timely manner, then at least a percentage of my groschen will still be there, versus if I leave it on my person, I lose all of it anyway. And now I'm gonna beat the shit out of Hans.
That was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
The
To deal with that
only
kind of stuff.
kink
And I must say,
in the
that was
going
pretty
back to the
good for your
chest
first
for the
action as
groschen
leader of my bodyguard.
later
Let's see if you
is
keep it up.
this entire
Well, we
camp is
managed the
going to be
situation all right in the
filled
end.
with
He even apologized to
bandits
us. If
after
Hannah should
the
seen it,
prologue's done.
maybe finally stop treating me like a child.
And I am on
eh?
hardcore mode.
Well, I don't know.
So,
When I look
you
at you...
worst case scenario, I have no
well,
groschen anyway.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my ass. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
Hans wants to
Hey.
go by the pond and
All right then.
sword fight.
Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Alright. Now for a funny dialogue.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks?
Ha.
Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword, and come along.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Bro, even if I didn't have my armor, it wouldn't fucking...
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few
fucking-
times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best?
I really do
you've
wish there
got?
was like a dialogue
Even
choice to
work up
skip
a sweat.
this part and
Well,
just go
you
straight
will
to the
soon
actual,
enough.
like
A foe in
spar.
plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
I think I almost
Enough!
like clicked
Now
him
you're
there and
warmed
he's supposed
up,
to
eh?
block all those attacks.
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Good. That's the way.
Oh my god, just hit me. Thank you.
Nice.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. That's it.
Zawarudo!
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Sweet. My word. You're turning
Yo,
into
best
a real
viewers on
master swordsman.
streambo.com.
Be sure to remember,
Crazy.
if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right
Yeah,
away with
it
your
really...
own riposte.
Hans
Yeah, right.
has a
But what
history
if
of
I
just
want to
like
attack in such a way that you
thinking that
can't
he's
make a
better
perfect block?
than he
Then it's
actually
best
is.
to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered.
But by this point,
where he's not
Henry
holding his
is
weapon.
killed,
You defend, and I'll show you
runs,
how.
All right.
He
Come on then.
has been in multiple
Nice work,
open
Henry.
combat scenarios. He beat Hans.
Nice. All right.
yeah.
I get it.
He beat
I
Hans
see.
like the first
Enough
like
demonstrations
little
and explanations.
Let's have one training
fucking
duel to finish up.
wager
eh?
they had before they
Indeed.
were friends.
And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Because I don't think anybody's ever lost to Hans during that.
100? How about
I
200?
haven't. I played it a couple of times.
Are you feeling confident?
He actually did a combo there. Like that.
All square again. Well done.
Dude. Can at least, like, tell me when it fucking blinks? Alright. Hitting him with those combos. Cook the small shield and parry. I am parrying, I'm just parrying with longsword. And I'm hitting him with those combos. So guns are in the game, not until the second half. And they're not so much as guns as they're just fucking actual hand cannons. I'm quite hungry.
You've no chance against me.
Shut up.
Perfect timing on
I
that.
yield.
Fucking
Enough.
shit talking.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
settle with you when we get to Trotsky.
Winning that bet.
Now
dude.
let's go and eat. That sword
I forgot how
blade
much
gave me
dialogue
quite
is
an
in the beginning
appetite.
of this game. So much fucking yapping.
So who won, gentlemen?
Obviously, I won.
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won in
I won
Ratai
back
too.
then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training.
Yeah, lucky. Let's call
True.
it that.
I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Odes? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
Come on, dude. I'm like looking at fucking OBS and don't see it disconnect, but then I see it on my phone because I have the stream open on data. God damn. God damn. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna
And
go
I
straight
had to
the
drag
whole
you out of
into
that
strength.
tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole
did he find out where the shitting
turns
hole is?
around wenches. Ain't
the
that
question.
right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Let's go
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
Mutt'll be
And
useful,
what was it?
probably, in
There's a
this
footpath
for
there with
this-
some
this
derelict
difficulty.
house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Important
Sir Hans
movement.
told us that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
And yeah, we're going
The
full
sword
sword,
is a weapon
full
of
sword
a master,
strength.
balanced, fast, and suitable
Master
for all
strike.
situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Tov stole your
Perfidious.
sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated. Unless
Don't you just love a sequel that
Who help me tomorrow?
doesn't expect
with
anybody
getting
to have played the
supplies
first
for the
game, so
journey
it has to
back?
do a bunch of exposition
We
at the beginning of
rolled
it?
dice for it. And I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this.
Hashtag let's go and
Are
strip.
you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old
there's
woman,
barking dog outside.
Oates. Bring some wine
Bark,
to
bark, bark.
warm our blood.
You know, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Death flag!
He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Death flag!
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Death flag!
That's a view fit for a king.
Nope. That's a shitty pond.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
Man nipples.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Come on. Let's go. Let's kick it.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter? Females! Let's go to them.
Females!
Sir Hans. Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us. Hans. Oh.
Head down, Henry.
Alright, time for the stealth tutorial. Probably the creepiest stealth tutorial I've ever seen in gaming.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Hell yeah. You're just in time for the creepy stealth tutorial where we're trying to sneak up on women and that might be bathing.
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
I should kill her.
Throw a stone in the water.
Oh,
near
or throw a
her
stone.
to lure
Yeah,
her
that
away.
makes more
Once
sense.
she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
What is this racket here?
I should stone her for being a heathen. Yes. Yes, I should. For I am Jesus. Which is very unfortunate. I didn't realize. My character looking like Jesus while playing this game is unfortunately hilarious. Oh man, look at the reflections. That's some good graphics right there. Again, that's my fault. I have to set it on low to stream it, but dang. Damn. Are you talking about the reflections or the women? Yeah, they're women. They're doing laundry. Oh, and our guy's down now. Still getting down brutally. Oh yeah, brutally murdered. Yep, yep. That's cracking his skull.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Oh no, he got stabbed in the ass. Why did you get... Allow. So Twitch just made me allow the use of the term "in the ass." Oh, it didn't full fucking reset the stream this time. But that's hilarious. That's hilarious that it fucking held in the ass with automod.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Oh no. Assault.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey!
I do not crouch for assault. I stand for it.
What's going on here?
Wait.
Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! The fuck? It's mine!
Yeah, anytime, it's gonna blink here and there, and it just needs to be refreshed. It's fucking annoying, man. But it is the world I live in.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
I don't like the worst use of the word gape.
Stand there, you idiot! After them! On the bank!
Is that just me? I'm the only one?
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Tapping my desk with my foot and making my guy...
Come on! Cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
Mutt! He made it out. They didn't eat him.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing
And I have an
damsel
arrow in
in
my shoulder.
distress?
Haven't noticed it yet.
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Remember when I said that Hans likes to poke at
We can't
it?
leave it like this.
No, wait! Wait!
Should have left it like that.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
God. That is the worst thing that Hans could have done. Just to rip the fucking arrow out. Should have just snapped the shaft off so it wasn't protruding as much, and then just leave the head in.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Or piss on it. When in doubt, piss on it. That's what I say. Nothing a little urine can't solve. Am I right, fellas?
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Bro, we ain't walking to Trotsky with this hole in my fucking back.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
and then kill them. No fucking around.
No fucking around.
You, watch the middle of the guard.
Ain't no fucking.
And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra. Sacra and curva. Those are the fun words.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easy here. And that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about, pitch back. Will all your talk does is blind you?
Leave out. Catch you with naked men in the court. That'll be getting killed.
But I still can't see it.
Don't worry, we're almost to the game. We're getting close. Any minute now.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here.
I'm gonna sneeze in a second.
You reckon we'll find them?
Yep. I was right. I was gonna sneeze. I think I peeked the mic there for a second.
No, fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Where are you? Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock.
Curva.
Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here. Take cover. Run ahead of them.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Be running. Tension. Fear.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
Low light.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Exploring the rocks.
There's a path, but through fissures. There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He's trying to catch up with them. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. The others get here. We'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh.
I wonder how he got here.
God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down.
Alright. Let's try to beat this fucker. Because I've only done it like once.
Fuck you, horse
And
son!
I don't think it was on slow mode. I think it was on hardcore mode. The fake hardcore mode, at least.
Christ, shit! You won't get me!
No, you don't. Eh? Oh.
Pete. Pa.
Ah.
Oh, out of stamina. Do it. Kill him.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Imagine getting stabbed and your first your first reaction is no, you don't.
Shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, I beat him. Still gonna lose in the cutscene, but I beat him. It's like the beginning of Sekiro. I guess we didn't even really lose in the cutscene. I just kind of fucked up at the end. Tumble! Like Pete's covered in ketchup?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life.
Is that your go-to
It can
definition
end
of an
before it gets
abomination of
started.
God? Peeps covered in ketchup.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Let me move my guy actually real quick. I didn't realize it was covering some of the subtitles. How's that?
If you want to convince
Alright,
someone
that's
that they're
fair.
wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
No, that just be bullpup rifles. I'm sorry? The rifles with the magazine in the back. Alright.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
I'll take your word for it. Hung jury from Destiny. Dude, I haven't
its
played
benefits.
Destiny.
Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Man, it's been a long time. I remember the name of the gun. I could not tell you what it looks
Come
like.
now. I was the one who raised you.
Lord Jack.
You know how things really are.
Dead, by the way. That's my dead dad. Stepdad. Technically.
Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Yes, it pretty much is the scene from The Lion King. There's one scene like this right now, and then one scene like this at the end of the game. Always remember who you
Then how come
are. James Earl Jones.
you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once
Except this
you've
is
chosen the
Martin.
path of
Martin is
adventure,
Henry's
you'll have to fight.
stepdad. His
You have to
biological
fight
father
to
is
the bitter
Lord
end,
Radzu.
with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up.
Well, so it's actually fucked up.
It's not over yet.
Like minor spoilers,
of
but like
God,
the end of the
wake up.
game when
yourself together,
you're
Henry.
back in like that kind of ethereal realm talking to your parents.
I thought you were
They
done for.
fucking are there to reflect on all of the good and bad deeds that Henry did in the
Where am
game. And depending on how you respond
Dropped
to
out of the sky like a shot
like
down
their
hawk.
criticisms, I think, of bad shit you did. I've only beaten the game
That
once.
fella landed with you.
Then they just tell you to fuck
broke
off.
your fall
They
nicely,
tell you to kill
otherwise you'd have
yourself.
ended up the
Like,
same as
it's
him.
crazy.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all,
Now, where's Mutt?
I'll
I've
fucking
no
do it
idea.
again.
Like, just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like, come on, I'll help you up.
Or do I need to say unalive thyself because I'm on Twitch today? Do I have to be cringe? How cringe do I be, Ronnie?
How are you holding up?
Okay, so what am I? How cringe am I normally?
I feel like it's all up for me.
And if you say 100%, I swear to God.
Talk. I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman.
Horseman.
Faster. I'm doing what I can, pal.
Okay. So I gotta up the cringe by 20.
Do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
I think it's less schizophrenia and more I'm bleeding out and fell like 100
We're gonna die here.
and only survived because of
You'll survive.
the guy I fell on broke my fall. Or the guy I fell with, I ended up falling on, and it broke my fall. It's like if Assassin's Creed was real. This is what Eagle Vision is. It's just brain damage.
To the house and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and follow right behind.
I'll go with you. No.
Altier's running around the Holy Land like, oh, I can see the intentions of my enemies and allies, and everybody's looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Damn it. But we'll make it
And
together.
he's just
You'll see.
bleeding from his ear.
Henry, focus.
Please, no.
Henry, pull yourself together. Please.
I need to pull myself together.
Nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No. Don't give in to it.
That happened in the first
Hang in
game.
there.
That's the first game right there.
Together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Just a little further. Alms for the poor.
Henry, wake up.
Good morning, Chrono.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we
Rip is
can't
exactly
stop.
Just having schizophrenia in medieval times. Me when all dead.
Right. They're all
Me
dead.
when I put acid in the pint of medieval time. In my pint in medieval times.
We are yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Henry, look, a waypoint.
Right. I'll see.
What's
what
this
I can do
suspicious
for
hut in the middle of nowhere?
Let's
Boy,
have a
that's
look.
lucky for us.
It's all right.
My parents.
You know, what's funny about that, you
was
saying,
just a
hey, look, a
dream,
waypoint.
Henry.
I'm playing on
No
hardcore
worries.
mode. There are no
We're
fucking
ambushed.
waypoints.
But don't worry.
Kind of.
We'll get you fixed up.
I have to be,
right
like, within, like, a
Now I've got you, all sons.
a short range to see the waypoint. This is safe. Not that safe. PvP's still on, apparently.
Hey,
Lad? Are you alive, lad? All homies love Bojana. Oh, hey, look, I'm bleeding out still. You just stuff cotton in my back hole. That pause. I don't. Avoid the term back. I'm leaking.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
That's the first
Who burned
game.
it to the ground? Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Easy little development.
Get all the
cheat.
people inside the gates.
Take a
We have to
cutscene
prepare for
from
the
a
worst.
worse looking game and then put a rent tint over it.
Make all
so
the
nobody will
necessary
notice.
arrangements.
Doesn't help the voice acting though. I love the voice acting in the first game. I think it's charming as fuck, but it's definitely
I
not
come
as
in the
good as
name
the
of
second game
Sigismund of
overall.
Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Ah, flashbacks with red DLC.
Get up now.
Hilarious way to play the two games. Play
There's work to be
this
done.
game, and then once you hit this flashback sequence, pause this game, open the
I
first
hate
game, play
your
through all of that
mother.
like a flashback, and then keep going on this game.
Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid
All
you'd
of the
never
saints.
wake up again.
Every single one.
What?
Oh god. I yawn because I wake
Where
up
am
at
I?
9 a.m.
Where would you be?
Not.
Here in my cabin, where
Time I
you
make
and
me
that
wake up.
pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
We'll play Kingdom Come 2, but every flashback you gotta beat every flashback, every single one. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
What happened?
God.
What about Hans?
Marathon
He's
stream.
taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit.
That's just how you
And
frame
so were
like a
you,
Kingdom Come
lad,
1
so calm
speedrun
yourself.
stream
Last
as
night
flashbacks
you were one
for
foot
Kingdom
in
Come
the
2.
grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
But I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get
But then it's
much
also
out
a
of him now.
speedrun for Kingdom Come
He's
2, but
lost
the
a lot of
time
blood
for
and he has a fever.
each time playing through the first game adds on to the time for the 2 speedrun.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well,
3 hours.
I managed to pull you out of
How far you
death's
would be.
grip.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check
Keep in
on him
mind,
as soon
I have
as
been
I'm done
streaming.
with
You can't see how long I've been
How are
streaming
you
because it keeps
feeling?
cutting out. I have been streaming for an hour and 16 minutes. So it's like you get an hour into 2, and then you have to start playing 1.
How bad worse?
Although I guess you could skip the dialogue.
Shoulders things a bit,
But that's lame.
I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night.
She don't see good no
So
more.
I didn't do the best
Only bad.
job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved
Such a
about,
fucking
it
stupid joke.
started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day.
I mean,
lad.
at some point,
So,
when
If you
somebody
feel
is
up to it,
bleeding and it
go
won't
ahead.
stop, you pretty
At
much
least
have
we'll
to say
see how
fuck it.
steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't
That's
enough,
gonna be
I put some bread and cheese on the
the most
table
important
outside
thing
for you.
to keep in
And
mind
you'll find some of our
during this
home-brewed
playthrough.
liquor there
Food.
too, in case you need
I get
bucking
hungry
up.
a lot quicker now
Don't
because of one of
overdo
my
it,
negative
though.
perks. I can actually pull up my negative perks.
Thanks a lot.
After it.
God reward you a
Probably could have done
thousandfold.
that earlier at the pond. But
What's your name?
now it matters.
Bushena's my name.
Or now it starts to matter.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Oh yeah. Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived a terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Ha ha! I love the dancing skeletons. I love the art design. Oh god. So I love the auto mod, dude. That's hilarious. It's just being held. I don't have mods. It's being held by the the Twitch auto mod. Because you put you inbred. It doesn't see the con. Annoying. Yeah, it's back. Alright. But yeah, no, I just love the art, and the auto mod is funny. Alright. I'm going to eat from this pot. I'm going to take this soup and eat. Oh, I need to stop bleeding first. Alright. I'm not bleeding anymore.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Alright, I'm hungry, I'm bloody, and I'm stinky. I'm just gonna eat all her food.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Fortuna. Al dentes fortuna juvat. Hey, there's a corpse. I don't think this game has cannibalism perk.
Feel like a new man. This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Hunter spell. Yes, cool, thank you. Skulls for the skull throne. Don't you just love the blind compass? Alright. I'm taking this guy away from the house so I can bury his body. Bury the body. Pretty sure it's right here that I can bury him. Yep. Start digging. Just shut up and dig the hole, hole digger. Compass would just say Weast. It would be funny. Yeah. There's probably a mod for it. If not, then somebody can make a mod for it.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace.
This game is Steam Workshop
Don't come
enabled,
out to
so
haunt anyone.
I'm sneaky again because I just carried a corpse. I'm hungry like the wolf. And I'm hungry like the wolf.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Bro. Oh, my nourishment's at 49. Alright, chewing noise is done. It would be awesome if they could make a co-op game for this game, but there's no online at all, so I doubt it would function. I doubt that would be a thing that could be done.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night.
Lethean?
That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So,
We back? We back. We are so back.
Well.
Hell yeah.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I just had the same thought. So I found a spade and buried him down by the stream.
Oh, thank you, laddie. That's a great relief. When Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by next time, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
The rest
His
of what?
breathing's pretty weak.
What do you mean,
regular.
the rest, Bojana?
That's a good sign.
Alright. Wrong button. Okay. Alright, let's look at all my fucking bad perks. Bad back. Carrying capacity is 50% lower. That's awesome. And whenever you bend to pick up an herb or a mushroom, there's a small chance you strain your back and you're left hobbling for a while. That's fun. Bashful. You can't ask people for directions, so it's more difficult to find your way around. Besides that, you're too shy to speak to girls at the bathhouse, so you can't request all of their services. Since you're not much of a talker, gaining speech experience is 20% slower. Great. Hangry Henry. In addition to the usual effects of hunger, starving also reduces your speech, charisma, and intimidation. The hungrier you are, the bigger the penalty. Moreover, all food will fill you 50% less, and your digestion rate increases by 25%. That's great. Heavy-footed. Your heavy steps cause your starting noise level to increase from 0 to 25. Yeah, he's totally you. He's you for real. What's more, your shoes wear down twice as fast, so you'll have to repair them frequently. Menace. Once you're branded for a crime, the effect is permanent, and getting caught for any other serious crime will lead to your execution. What's more, guards will punish you more severely, and the consequences of these punishments will be more intense. The chance of you randomly being searched is also doubled. Numbskull, you gain experience 40% slower. You gain experience 40% slower. Oh, I get it. Huh, because it's saying it twice. Because you're dumb. Picky Eater. Your pickiness causes all food in your inventory to spoil 25% faster. When gutting animals, you're also pickier and only get a quarter of the meat and other items from animals. Punchable Face. People who attack you are motivated to really hurt you, making them stronger, braver, and more resilient. The effect is multiplied based on the combat skill of your opponent. The stronger the opponent, the greater their buff is. What's more used, you take 10% more damage. Somnambulant. You lose restedness 40% faster, and every time you sleep, there's a chance your sleepwalking legs will take you somewhere else. Sweaty. Your excessive sweating causes your clothing to get dirty 50% faster, as well as start to smell. When you do start to stink, you can be smelled from distances twice as far away, which makes stealth more difficult. Not even perfume will help you hide this stench. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so the fun part about hardcore mode, Ronnie, you only need to pick 2 of those.
Damn, shoulders.
I just picked like all of them.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Dude, I'm already hungry again. Fuck. I'm getting quite hungry. Alright, let's see if I hurt my back.
Purple flower.
Right,
Sage.
I'm fine.
There we go.
No back strain.
We're back.
Damn it!
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need.
This is as fast as I can walk.
Jenna on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh man, this is so much more rough than I thought it was going to be. Oh shit. Dude.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the... Hey, what are you doing? Ah!
You, whoreson!
Get back here, motherfucker. Alright, whatever. Fucking. You just got killed by a disabled motherfucker. I want all your shit. And your fucking club.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Did the stream drop or did my... Oh yeah, the stream didn't drop. My phone just dropped. Okay, cool.
Knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you 2 are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, We're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound
But I'm not that
sincere,
sorry.
so I'll take your word for
Like,
it.
I'm sorry, but like...
I hope I
yeah,
won't live to regret
you know.
it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises
Like, I could be
are
more
made
sorry,
to be
is what I'm
broken,
saying.
but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
Thanks. I wouldn't be able to get a wink of sleep with them here. There's a spade by the dung pile. Take it and bury them by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier, and they'll be out of sight. When Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll discuss it with him. And be careful you don't strain that shoulder.
I'm 100% going to strain that.
I'll
that
take
shoulder.
care of it. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My
ain't
eyes
nothing
are so bad,
hard.
it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by
She
heart.
explains how to do it.
can read as well as
fucking
anyone, if
regardless.
that's what you mean.
So
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
let's get to
A bit
it.
longer without
Do it
food,
to
and I'll
it.
really start to be grumpy.
Bro, I'm gonna get grumpy. I don't want to get grumpy. That's some weak ass saber schnapps right there. Alright, let's eat all of her food. Eat her out of house and fucking home. Munch, 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 munch. Alright, no longer hungry. Alright, let's cook some brew. Let's brew some cook.
First, go to the recipe book.
First,
Now
go to the
find the
recipe
recipe for
book.
chamomile decoction,
Yep.
and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Fuck. Okay. With the graphics down, I can't read it from there. What is it? I think it's wine. Yeah, wine. Back, Jesus, my app was being so dumb. Yeah, I thought the screen blinked for a second and then it ended
What
up
did
not
you
blinking.
pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says
So,
in the
I don't
book.
know, I don't know.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving
Twitch app is also just
cauldron
not great.
over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you pick.
Yeah.
Put them there on the shelf.
Bojana is probably the
so
least
you've got them at hand.
likely to have a fucking Patriot cookbook.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact.
Yeah.
Every grain of sand counts.
So no, you don't turn the sand glass over before you put it on the flame, but it's forcing me to do that now. But that's actually like incorrect.
When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn.
How many turns do I need?
That's how long you have to boil the
for 1
chamomile.
turn.
Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn
Okay,
the sand
let me
glass.
take it off,
As soon
please.
as the sand
Let me take it
runs
off,
out,
please.
Take the cauldron
Let
off
me
the
take it off,
fire
please.
again. Ain't that enough?
Yes, it is enough, but you were
Take the
talking.
cauldron off the
Fuck.
flames. All right. Now take 1 handful of sage.
Jesus.
Grind it with a mortar and pestle and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see
I don't
what you
like
brew.
calling it a black cauldron. I don't know about that one, Chief. Alright, well it's not a strong chamomile brew, but it's a regular one. Probably would have gotten it strong if she let me take it off the goddamn fire. But whatever.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
You are tired, you get rid of fatigue.
Ah, shit! My shoulder.
I knew I was gonna pop the shoulder.
This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough. Ah, fuck.
See, I didn't even know this is a stream drop. Dropped like a fucking minute ago. Damn. Crazy.
This damn shoulder. Oof. A cutthroat like him is no great loss. Even so, rest in peace. And may God give you your just reward.
Alright, and now I'm gonna go make a fucking chamomile decoction the way that I was trying to make it before to prove that I was right and Bojana's full of shit. Because I'm petty. Do I have enough? Because it's two chamomile and 1 sage. Wine. Wine goes in the cauldron. And then goes the chamomile. Twitch app is fucking spitting out right now. Okay. Oh, it fucking blinked again? Is that what happened? Fuck me! Did I put... I only put one chamomile, I think. I only have 2 chamomile, but... Whatever. Alright. Drop it like it's hot. Boiling. Boiling. Alright. Grind the sage. And in the cauldron. And decant. It should be strong brew if I did it right. I guess I can go fuck myself.
Did I boil that chamomile too long?
No, I didn't boil it too long. Like, at all. Goddamn. Whatever. Go fuck yourself. Dumb game. I'm gonna go sleep now.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its life back in Nicopolis, things
Ivan
would work out
Toth.
differently.
Oh no, more Renton.
Where's my fucking
yeah,
sword?
so this is another full playthrough of the first game.
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. Actual 4Kids dialogue.
Where's my fucking sword?
Where's my
You know what?
fucking
I
sword?
think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Hallelujah.
Were you having a nightmare?
No, I was having a mare night.
Bad dreams.
Papa.
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear.
Show me your
He's alive,
hands.
all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the
What's
strongest
dead should
remedy
stay
she
dead.
knows, and it looks like they did the trick on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah. That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Yes, fucking Pavlena is the firekeeper, or the, yeah. Is it fire. Is it? Is that fucking? That's Dark Souls, right?
Definitely better than yesterday.
Fire creatures?
That a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father.
Alright, is the app fucking up? Okay, yeah. The app's just fucking up.
And I swore to get that
Can't,
sword
sometimes
back
I don't know if it's
and
just the
avenge
app
my parents.
that I'm using to
Oh,
monitor the stream on my
that oath
phone
must be
that's
serious
fucking
if
up,
it even
or if the
torments
stream
you in your
drops,
sleep.
and that's fun. That's fun for me.
Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Istvan Toth.
I just told you. Toth.
You know his name, so he's no stranger to you. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap.
Both.
One way or another.
Both of those things are true.
You should watch out for yourself.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the
I'm getting
clutches of
quite
his
hungry.
lordship.
I'm eating all your stew. Don't try to stoop me. I'll go away forever now.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
I'm taking your apple away from you, Hans. Taking the bread. Taking the pecan. And now I'll sit down.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now,
too much.
Henry, don't make her beg.
Too much things happen.
Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries.
They come from Hungary, and I'm quite
a very
hungry.
dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
There was 2.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
And I killed both of them.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall,
What's that supposed to mean?
You already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself.
Checking
but
out his
I reckon
ass.
you paid off part of your debt the other day,
Crazy.
sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits
Almost
a
to the
knight.
game.
You have my word of honor.
Almost there.
Now you've got me
So
curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which
save
way
your
to turn.
schnapps.
Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I saw
Hold on
the
a bit.
pond.
Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
Dude.
He's long since over.
I did it. Oh wow! It only blinked for like half a second, so it didn't reset the stream. Nice, nice.
I tell you, I saw him there.
saw him. I
Of
seen it.
course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here.
But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here.
Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Let's go. Yahoo! Even with the settings on low across the board, it is still a pretty ass game. God damn. Really, really good art design. Like, Warhorse just really did a good job at the art direction for this game, so that it doesn't need to have extremely high fidelity to feel real and look good, which I wish more developers understood. Music, man. Oh my god. Also, these are pre-rendered cutscenes, so I don't think my graphics setting matters for this part. Just instruments that sound awful unless you know how to play them. Like, like you have to be a master of certain instruments in order for them to not sound like garbage.
Or at least a barber.
And those instruments are probably some of the best to actually listen to.
That old crone got me on my
experts. It's fantastic.
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies.
I don't even know what instrument it is. I just know it's like that kind of. It's like a fucking.
An educated
it might
man
be bagpipes.
of medicine.
Or something similar.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
I know bagpipes are one that come to mind.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
the mocap for this game is also really good. Mocap technology just gets better and better every year, man.
Open up! I bear an urgent message
for your liege lord.
Urgent passage. Is that raining outside?
Hear me!
Oh, fuck, it is
Open
raining outside.
the gate!
Hell yeah.
I am a
Nice.
messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts!
This is why people got diseases.
Do you know who I am?
Because pricks like that just threw shit at people.
I am Sir Hans Capon
Lord of Perkstein.
Heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of ya!
What's all this about?
This fucking guy.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
And that's what we call getting the door slammed in your face, kids.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Drink. Aha!
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Hans is getting a little
She's
pissy.
not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Little piss boy.
What the fuck was all that at the gate?
Shouldn't
You
go
try
that-
to talk
shouldn't
to
go
them and
there.
get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape.
Have a good scrub.
Have
get
a good
some better
scrub.
clothes.
Get some better clothes. Then they might believe
Scrub
we're
it up,
actually
then.
messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I'm sure Sir Hanush would understand.
He might, but he'd never let me forget it. I can guarantee you that. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Bury the boys.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Quite bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you?
Smack.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah,
Don't
that's
like
another
that.
matter
Don't like
then.
how she said that.
Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here. Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard some talk about your captain. Oh? What was that? That is wounded.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might
Yeah,
never
that's
get
gonna
back on his feet.
That's gonna fucking stink.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Leave it out. Once you got through the first one,
Sorry to bother you.
I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one.
Well,
And
that's
where
rude.
am I supposed to know you
That's
from?
fucked up. We saw each other by that pond.
What pond?
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
What are you playing at, woman? We were attacked by
What
bandits.
are you playing at, woman?
We killed a lot of people and groped you. If it wasn't for me...
Then what? I'm telling you, I wasn't at any pond. Blimey! I've had lots of men try to woo me with tall stories, but this is the most pathetic attempt yet.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Don't just go grabbing people, Henry. God. That's crazy.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you
Always
paid for,
ready.
so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else.
Nobody's talking about nothing else.
The daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner...
Where's the wedding?
That's a mean, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. We don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semine is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
What thinking?
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
Again.
I'm serious.
No, I'm not yanking the pizzle.
Work.
No
I'm a
pizzle yanking
noble.
going on.
What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Against God and nature.
I understand. Well, I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. And even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend. I'll repay the favor.
I'm just being a good...
Wow. Well, giving me a large estate.
A good...
that too, of course.
Lord...
Maybe 2 estates.
Serviceman.
But above all,
whatever.
Once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although,
I believe you,
if
Hans.
you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be
Yeah. Let's not think about that part. Let's not think about the work part of it. Let's just, it's fucking looking for the dog.
God, I'm bored shit. Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
I'm not gonna talk to Svatya. Don't really care that much. I am gonna steal some food.
God bless you.
Holland Sacks, Holland Sacks, Holland. Da 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 da. Looks like Hans is not making friends.
I'd expect you to be more sympathetic towards people who've been ambushed when you've got so many bandits and other rabble here.
We are sympathetic, but you're no noble. Just an
Ooh, he called Hans no nobleman. That's not going to turn out well. Stasio is like the worst person for Hans to meet.
What did you say?
Say it again.
Yep,
it was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry.
Not only
There's no
bull,
point
cock
in
it.
arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon,
Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then.
Silly
It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so
Says
scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
All right.
Come on, then.
Let's see how well I do in a
You
fist fight
scum!
with all these negative perks. A fucking big melee fist fight. Crap!
You whore son!
Hey! Stop fighting! Yeah! Don't spare! Scheiße!
Oh god.
Slice him up! You're no match for
Yeah,
this fucker!
don't
You want to try me? Nice! Oh Gott! Fuck you! Ich wurde...
Too many of them.
Come on then!
Let's go. Let's go.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Yeah!
Show your stuff!
Oh god.
Zeig, was du da... Take that fucker out! Damn it! You haven't a chance!
I definitely have that fucking punchable face going on. Fucking stop punching me!
Na los! Nice strike!
Now you're finished!
Come on then!
We can go home!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
God damn it. Alright, I think I lost there, but there's no really winning this
going
fight.
on here? Grab them vagabonds!
I love how Han sees, like, we're in a bad spot. Let's make it worse. Let's punch the fucking guard.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
What a jinx.
Fuck off.
Shut up. You'll get a whipping too.
Yeah, but I've also just been streaming for 2.5 hours. So that's fun. It's all good.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault?
I'll post it in the
You
Discord.
can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
But it's fine. You miss 2.5 hours of the prologue of the game.
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear,
Are you gonna go back to
damsels
one, or are
in
you gonna
distress.
break? Because I know you're
I don't
playing
believe
Oblivion
it.
right now.
You're trying to put the blame on me, just like that.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had
Jeez,
it up
too
to
many
here
games.
with you.
Too many fucking
With you
games.
and your pontificating.
I didn't
You were
realize
supposed to
Expedition
make sure
33
nothing went wrong. And how did that turn
is
out?
former
It was
Ubisoft
me who had
games.
to save your life.
I just found
You're
that out
fucking
this morning.
useless. You couldn't even
Which
keep
makes me
an
want
eye
to play
on
it
your own
more.
mutt.
Honestly.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah,
This isn't getting
like
us
30
anywhere.
or something ex-Ubisoft
I understand
devs
you're downcast
that
after all
left,
that happened to
and then
us.
they made Expedition 33.
I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it.
Which means that they're probably
We
the
shouldn't
creative
forget,
ones
we have a job to
UB.
do. And do it, we must.
Or at the very least, fed up with,
Together.
like,
That's
the
exactly
bullshit.
what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
Honestly,
I'm
that might
perfectly
be
calm.
That's
it.
one
My
of the
life
reasons
went to
why
shit
it's
from the first moment I met
X33.
you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that
And then I watched a
wild
little bit of
boar too
gameplay,
if
and it
weren't
looks
for you.
it looks. I didn't realize it was like
And none of the rest would
full
have
like
happened.
a
I wouldn't have been
modern
showered in shit.
Western take on the JRPG.
Don't you cape on me.
Kind of
Not another word.
genre type.
I have to consider what to do next.
Like I just heard of it. I didn't really look into it until today. Yeah. But it's very heavy-handed in like the JRPG format, which is nice. I like Western devs taking a crack at the actual like JRPG like ideas.
Right, ladies. Time to go home.
Because we get plenty of like Japanese devs
Well,
that take
swear to
a crack at
Christ.
the Western like RPG.
If I catch you again.
That's pretty much all of
Gonna skin you
FromSoft's
both
fucking
alive.
repertoire. But no, it never goes back the other way, and I like seeing this.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right. Where were we?
Out of the pillory we go.
Oh, get out of my sight.
And then Hans is gonna be a prick
What are
for
we
a little
gonna
bit
do?
more, and then and then I get to play the game after
You
2.5 hours.
can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines.
Yep, I'm gonna go grab sacks. Wait.
I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
I will farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
This guy likes smacking asses too much. Like, I don't know, man. Do what you want, but don't keep smacking everybody's ass. That's not cool. That's not chill with me. I'm not down.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without
come
you.
on.
You stuck up.
Alright. Do the job you love. Yeah. The job he loves is smacking asses. Put the belt on. Put out a gambesan. Old quilted hose. And then eat some shit. Because my nourishment is not at 100. There we go. And I will lose nourishment really quickly. Because I picked all of the negative perks for me.
I don't bite.
Alright.
What do you want from me?
I'm just gonna skip through this dialogue a little bit. I don't really care.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to...
Now
Yes, unless...
you're like...
Do you know...
They say...
No, not the first drop.
Do you think Tom...
There are
No,
many drops.
Well, sure.
more like...
Oh, well.
Don't worry.
Look out!
Many drops. Sometimes they've been happening one after the other. Sometimes they've been... At least that last drop wasn't bad because it kept the fucking stream up. But, you know, it happens. Whatever. Alright. Plan. So I'm in Trusky right now. I'm gonna go... Well, first I'm gonna steal some honey. Because honey does not spoil. And it gives a lot of nourishment. And so it's gonna be the best food item to have in the game. And it's not super expensive, so I'm hoping that it loses the theft status quickly if I keep running around. Fuck off. Then I'm gonna go to Semin. And get pebbles. So I can get my horse early on, because I can get pebbles for free. Because it's my horse. I just have to convince the guy that it's my horse. I don't think it's I don't think it's a huge speech check. Okay. How much honey did I get? 30 stolen, 23 not stolen. That's nice. That's good enough. Stop! You violated the law. Yeah. As long as they don't search me, which if I stay out of Trusky for a minute, then I probably will be fine.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Dude, I'm already over encumbered. Fuck me, dude. Christ. Alright, I'm gonna drop some shit. Like, I can't. Oh my god. That's crazy. These perks are gonna kill me. These fucking banes. Booms and banes. But yeah, I'm gonna go to... I think that's Semin right over there. I've played enough of this game that I think I recognize everything. I just need to stay away from guards for right now, because if they hit me with a random search, which they might do more often with one of my negative perks, then I won't lose the honey, And I won't get stuck in the pillory again. The honey is the only thing I have that's stolen, right? Yeah, the honey is the only thing I have that's marked as stolen. It blinked again? See, that was an even smaller blink. I didn't even notice. Was that on my end, or did Twitch just kind of? Oh yeah, stuck in the yeah, it was just in the pillory. That's that's the how the game starts. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Semine. I think I'm going in the right direction.
We can't keep this quiet.
I hope.
Useless. Jesus.
What am I hearing? Oh, these fuckers. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? I hear grunting and punching noises. But yeah, I want to get pebbles as quick as possible because one, having a horse early on is nice, and two, the sooner I can get pebbles, the more I can ride, the quicker I can, the quicker pebbles will upgrade to good old pebbles, or get the good old pebbles perk, so that she will be a much better horse. Probably the best free horse you can get, not counting Herring. Like, Herring I think is a little bit better than Pebbles after Herring gets the red herring perk, but not... It takes a lot longer to get Herring. No dog yet. I have to go find Mutt. He's not around. I'll go get Mutt after I get Pebbles, probably. I need to get a Sword of the Crossguard so I can learn the Master Strike, so that combat can be a little bit easier, because I'm going to need that. But yeah, Mutt is missing. I have to go, like, fucking... Where's the map? I have to go, like, around here. The A is Mutt. Yeah, this is starting the Mutt quest. This is where the Master Strike is. I'm going to, like, around here. I think I'm on this road. They're, like, around these roads right over here. Yeah, no, I have no marker on my map, and I have a negative perk that makes it harder to talk to people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing all the stuff. I'm doing stuff in an order that I think makes the next batch of stuff easier, because with Pebbles I'll at least be able to walk around quicker. And also with Pebbles, I will wear out my shoes less quickly, because I also have a negative perk that wears out my shoes more. Okay, heavy-footed. I'm louder and my shoes wear down quicker. So, the more I can ride a horse, the better. You get nothing. You have to choose a minimum of 2 when starting hardcore mode. I chose all of them because funny. Yeah. 100%. It is just like, it is basically, it's hardcore mode's version of like a difficulty slider. Because with hardcore mode, like, you can only get the negative perks in hardcore mode. You have to choose a minimum of 2. The more you choose, the harder the game is. And my first playthrough of this game, just playing, like, the normal difficulty, the standard difficulty, when it first came out, the game gets very easy in the second half. Like, aggressively easy. And so, I figure, if it gets that easy in the second half, might as well just pick all the difficulty, or, like, make it max difficulty and see how it goes.
I mean, I'll probably maybe they added an achievement. That'd be cool, but you know. Yeah, I have a chance. So you'll probably see it if you go back in the VODs. But they're
Keep the peace.
one of my
Won't have any problems.
Greetings.
One of my negative perks makes it so I have bad back. So if it's back. So I have bad back. So if I go to pick up flowers, I have a chance to strain my back, and I will hobble, meaning my movement speed severely decreases. All right, where's Pebbles? I have to. There
Wait,
you are.
That's my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by
Dude,
that pond.
because the perks in this game are different than the perks in the first one, the negative perks for hardcore mode. So I'm assuming I don't want to trade. I just want to talk to him.
Oh well.
So I'm assuming they just like fucking go into a room and brainstorm like all the fucked shit they can make Henry
That
deal
grey
with.
horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse
God,
is
I'm
not
hoping I
branded,
can convince him to
so
give me
it
Pebbles
belongs
for
to
free,
me now.
because if I don't have it any groschen. Shit.
Look, it's just one horse. It's not that important, is it?
What do you mean, not important? I sell horses.
Ah, well, a horse here or there.
It makes a difference to me.
Ah, well. She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not. So you are out of luck.
Yeah, same voice actor, but they definitely, like, the performances are a lot better in this game.
Who sold her to you?
I told you already. Some young lad. He wasn't from here.
What did he look like? Where'd he go?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breath smelled like hell. But I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Look at me.
I am looking.
Take a good look.
I am.
And what you see?
A simpleton?
Man, I don't think I've ever failed these.
I'll buy her from you then.
That's more like it.
I changed my mind. I'll have a look at the wares.
God, alright, so, damn it, I need to get Groshen. I think Pebbles is still probably coded that way.
Do you accept?
That sounds really interesting. You'll convince me. Pleasure doing business. Take
Fuck,
care.
okay. That is a problem, though. Because I already walked all the way over here. I should have gotten... Dude, what is she freaking out about right now?
Show me what you've got on you.
No.
Go ahead and search me.
Oh, fuck.
I've got nothing to hide.
So that... Everything in order. Carry on.
Oh, please tell me that this happened on stream. Please tell me that this fucking happened. Dude, I need to go back into the VOD and, like, look if this happened. So, he searched me. And I immediately... Okay, so, yeah, the stream has a minute on it. I immediately went into my inventory and dropped all of my stolen honey. Bro, what is up? Alright, give me a second. I might just have to end stream right now, but that suck.
Did everybody just fucking wake up and go on the internet? Alright, are we back? Is it back? Is it good? Is it chilling? Alright, and the honey's not stolen anymore. Cool. Alright, are we chilling now? We good? Dude, unless dropping all of that honey is what did it. That'd be crazy. Alright, cool. So what had just happened was he went to go that guard in front of Semin triggered like a random search on me because of one of my negative perks. And I had that stolen honey in my bag. So I just went and dropped that entire 30 stack of stolen honey right in front of him as he was searching me. And he said it went like, yeah, everything's in order. You don't have anything stolen on you. And then I went to pick up my honey again. And now it's not stolen. Now it lost the stolen condition. I don't know how that works. So. But that was fun. That was a whole fun little bit. And I don't know if me dropping that 30 stack of honey caused my stream to fuck up. No, I'm not recording on OBS. If I was recording and streaming, then it would take up more fucking, like, resources. I mean, I'm streaming it on Twitch. If I was multi-streaming, it would also take up more resources. I can we can probably pull the VOD, like just take the VOD from Twitch and post it on YouTube or something. What do you mean a spot for creators? Not that if I want to say something on YouTube, I would just have to upload it. I think. All right. I'll yeah. Excuse the fuck out of me?
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing. Hand over your purse, or you won't be.
I'm not giving you any.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's a goddamn archer. Fuck me.
You want to try me? You won't get me.
Oh, come on.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Oh, fuck me, dude. Is there another guy, or did he just shoot me through the fucking bush? Are you kidding me? Oh, bullshit, dude. He shot me through the bush. Fuck. And I didn't save. Shit. God damn it. Well, okay. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? Because now I didn't walk to Samine. Yeah, this is before I stole the honey. Now I'm gonna go steal the honey again. And oh God, that sucks. It's fine though. It's fun though, because now, well, I don't have a bed to sleep in. I need to go. So what I need to do now, I need to just go to the blacksmith and start working for him, because that gives me a bed. I believe there's free armor. I think Warhorse put like free, like really good armor set in there. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but it's there. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know how to feel about if like using it would be. And then let me. What happens if I just drop this fucking honey? Does it immediately lose its stolen condition if I drop the whole stack? It's just saying pick up, so it's not saying steal. So it's going back into my inventory, not stolen. If this is I don't think it's stolen anymore. I think it's like mine now, which it would be silly. I wonder if this only works when dealing with like a stack of items. I don't think bad back applies here. I think it specifies picking up plants and mushrooms. So it's like gathering, that kind of stuff. Okay, no, the honey is still stolen. Cool. And I lost 2 bits. Yeah. Unfortunate, but, you know. It's fine. Okay. Which means that earlier it either glitched with just me being searched at the same time, or it just was naturally losing its stolen status already, because honey is not super expensive. But this time I'm going to go straight to the blacksmiths instead of Semine. I'll go back to Semine later when I have either high enough speech or higher charisma. I mean, I can get the armor set and then use that charisma to get him to give me pebbles. But I also just like probably won't use the armor set at all. So. But see, what's nice about Kingdom Come 2, at least in this first map, compared to the first game's map, is you pretty much always have a big landmark to kind of tell you where you are roughly. Trotsky's always right, like always like visible in most places. So it's not too hard to find your way around. It's not like easy, but it's easier than just the really flat open area that is the first game's map. And then I don't think there is as much like one singular landmark to orient yourself in the second map in this game when you're in the Kutenberg region. There's something over here. The blacksmith, I think, is more that way, but I'm just gonna go check this. There's a pagan statue right over here. I think it has some stuff, like some bread or whatever. Just useful things for me to grab.
Old gods.
Yeah.
I wonder what their names were.
Anything else, or is it just like the bread? Fine wine. Yeah. Alright. Pretty sure the blacksmith is this away. And then as soon as I make enough money, I can go. There's an archery competition site right under Trotsky Castle. As soon as I make enough money that I can buy a crossbow, then I can compete in loot at the old cross. I can go and buy a crossbow from the archery competition dude, and then start competing in archery competitions to make more money. That is a very good early game groschen grind. And it also improves my archery skill. Which is nice. It's nice to get good archery leveling early on because it's ranged combat. And ranged combat is useful. Damn, I just got a news notification on my phone. Fucking Expedition 33 has already sold 500,000 copies. Which is crazy. Crossbows aren't faster, but they require less skill to use. They're a lot slower to fire than bows, but bows, like, require more, like, skill. Although you can, like, there's an ADS for bows in this game when there isn't in the first. Also, I don't think crossbows are in the first game, are they? I don't think so. They're mentioned, but and the technology exists in that timeline, but or in that time period, because it's only like 3 days later, or like a week later or whatever. But no. All right, we are in town. We can talk to the blacksmith. We can start smithing. Takov. Ooh, and there's more honey here. I forgot about that.
That's a fine maypole.
That's a fine maypole. Can I fucking... Henry, just climb. Thank you. Jesus. Okay. These might not be... These are not interactable. I think I've been debated by these before. They're not interactable fucking beehives. They're just set decoration. I only have one earbud in, so I don't know. I have fucking stereo sound, but I'm not listening to it stereo.
God grant you health.
Radovan.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing.
I'm hoping my strength is high enough
started right away.
Lose
Great.
Stamina too
Find
much.
some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up, but try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works together.
Time to forge a sword.
Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw.
It's the color of
What you want.
straw.
You heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Oh wow, he's fully in my left ear right now.
Take the hammer
And I
try
don't have
hitting
that
it a few
headphone in.
times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better.
I'm not gonna eat
Also,
it. It's
you can
hot.
hammer with different degrees
It's
of
not a
power.
popsicle.
A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Oh my god.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go.
Maybe
You've gotta
you
put
can't do it
back
all in
the
one go,
furnace
but
from
I can
time
do
to
it all in
time.
one go. If it's
Sometimes
not the fucking
you've gotta go
tutorial.
there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now,
That just sounds
get
like
back to the
excuses to me,
heat it all up
Radovan.
again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
No, I'm pretty sure the tutorial forces you to go back to the end, back to the fucking fellas at least once.
See that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy. There you go.
There we go.
Got it finished. All that's left is to temper it.
Well, I like when it blinks and then comes back right away. That's nice. Because then at least it doesn't fucking split into another VOD. Quality 3 because I'm just that fucking good.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks.
That's all I need
That's all
to
I
know.
need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get my...
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, this is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
There shouldn't be too many gaps. Anytime I noticed a big pause, I paused the game and waited for it to come back.
You take care of these smaller
it might just be more like
Forge away as long
abrupt
as you're able,
me talking and then cutting out
Once you've
there and
made some
then
coin
continuing
feel
what I
like
was
being
saying.
out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
I tried to not like see a fucking like. It depends on if I notice it too, because I'm looking back and forth between monitor 1, second monitor with OBS, and then my phone showing the stream, and I'm watching the stream on data, so I'm not taking up like bandwidth. But yeah, it could be worse, is what I'm saying. Learn. Me. Don't want to look at the recipe. I don't need to look at the recipe. I fucking get it for learn. Alright. Alrighty. So yeah, this is what Warhorse gives you at the start of the game now. Fucking Warhorse Bassinet. Bassinet. I don't fucking know how it's pronounced. Fucking Warhorse Pourpoint. I don't know. Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Goddamn. Shit. Alright. But yeah, so like, this is the armor we get at the start of the game now. And it's like, yeah, it's nice. It's good armor. Fucking good. Like, honestly, I could probably sell... You know what I am going to do? I think I'm going to take, at the very least, I'm going to take the Alluring Wreath. I might wear the light armor and not the heavy armor. I don't even have a lot of light armor, it's just the fucking, like, this shit. And then, does it have boots? It does have boots. Yeah, but I need some of this armor. Alright, I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna keep the Vagrant boots on for now. I'll keep the Warhorse boots in my inventory just for like but let me Dude, I am so over encumbered though. Drop this hunting sword. Actually, I could probably just sell that. I can sell the hunting sword. Did I? Okay, I thought I was like, did I fucking take everything? But let me sell some stuff to Radovan real quick. I'm gonna wear the Alluring Wreath because it increases my charisma. It dropped again, I just noticed. Should be back up, but it's not pulling back up on my phone. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. Alright. Trade.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Alright. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell the shitty hunting sword I have. Sell the reinforced bludgeon. Can't sell everything to him.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
What would you say to this?
We're getting close. Very well, then.
Hell yeah, 7.5.
And a good day to you.
Which is all the Grushin I have. Alright, I'm gonna sharpen my sword.
Sharp as a razor.
This is another reason to use swords in this game, because you can only fucking sharpen swords and axes. And so, and if you use a blunt weapon, then you just can only repair it with a fucking kit. Okay. I'm gonna go clean myself off in the trough real quick. Get the blood off my clothes. I can sell horseshoes for 15, or horseshoes are worth 15. Yeah. It's definitely the app and also the stream ending, because once the stream comes back, I have to like close the app like 3 times before it opens back up on my phone. I think it's always better. I think it's always like get the most Grushin for making horseshoes. Actually, I can make axes and then sharpen them. And they sell for more if they're sharp, I think. Plus, axes are just more fun to make. Swords are not worth the time it takes to make them unless I'm using it and I already have a hunting sword, so I'm not going to make another one. I think. I don't know. I haven't, like gone into the fucking weeds for the smithing economy in this game. Listen to that heavy fucking breathing. I don't really have the slow rhythm down.
Well, I'm about halfway done.
I wish blacksmithing was this easy in real life.
What a day.
It's already cooled down.
No, it hasn't. It's still fucking red.
I should heat it up again.
No, I shouldn't.
Oh, this is useless. It's cold.
It's not cold. The game lies, because I know it's still working, because the fucking tip of the axe
too far without fire.
is still extending. And the sparks are still coming off. The game is just full of shit, man.
Finally.
What do you mean, finally? Well, no, I'm not talking about the space and money to start blacksmithing. I'm talking about just the the fucking concept of blacksmithing just being as easy as hitting something with a hammer. Like, there's so much more that actually goes into real world blacksmithing than just like taking a piece of steel, heating it up, and then beating on it for a little bit. See, quality 3. I did it right. The game was telling me I was doing it wrong. It's fucking annoying. It's annoying when I know I'm right. This steel, scrap metal, fastening material, scrap metal. Okay, yeah. I mean, bare essentials. Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, like, if I just, like, heated up a piece of fucking steel and then beat on it until it was, like, the kind of shape of a knife and then sharpened the edges a little bit, then yeah, I technically made a knife. But, like, come on. Way down to the tip again.
This is going to take a while yet.
Once I get my stamina and strength back up to, like, manageable levels, then...
Oh, this is useless.
It's not cold.
It's cold.
The game's lying.
Dog snout.
It's not. It's not,
Just a bit more, and I'll be done. It's completely cold.
Dude, I don't think Henry knows what cold means. This shit would still burn you. Like, let's call a spade a spade. That shit would still fucking burn you right now. Like, if I pressed that to your hand before putting it back on the fire right there, that would be hot as fuck. It is metal that is still red. 3 is not the highest quality. 3 is the highest quality you can get in anything, in axes, I think. Maybe. But there is a perk you can get in the crafting tree called Martin's Secret, which is essentially masterwork weapons, and that you can forge like the Martin's Secret level, like rank 4 whatever swords after you get that perk. But currently, yes, 3 is the highest quality right now. 3 is the highest I can currently forge. So no, the fact that he keeps telling me it's cold while I'm beating it, and then I'm forging quality 3 axes, I'm right. I'm correct here. Like, I've done enough smithing in this game to know that I'm correct. And also, you increase the chances of it being higher quality. Like, it's not random. Like, it's based on how well you smith. But the more you bring it back to the fire, the lower quality it's going to be. That's why I am refusing to heat it again. Dude, I'm rocking this pace. I had Henry whistling a lot there. Most of my smithing practice is with, like, endgame strength and stamina, so I'm not usually used to going, dude,
I should hop over to the forge.
stop telling me something's cold when it's not fucking cold. I'm over it, Henry. You and I are gonna fight.
It's already cooled down. I won't get too far without fire.
He says that on the last hit of the fucking hammer when I finish it. Like, that's just crazy. That's just it has ended. I hate the Twitch app. I hate the Twitch app so much. Gotta use the axe in him to show him, I guess. Yeah, for sure. I gotta ask him a question. Gotta ask him a fucking question over here. Yeah, quality 3. Go fuck yourself. Alright, one more axe. I have the materials for one more axe. Then I'm going to sharpen the axes. Riveting gameplay. I fucking love this game. Oh, man. Ye old 9 to 5. I just love the idea of, back in Skalitz, Martin teaching Henry to whistle. As a way to keeping time.
This is gonna take a while yet. I should heat it up again.
Bro, stop telling me that. I'm gonna lose my shit, dude. I'm gonna crash the fuck out if Henry tells me I need to heat it up again one more time.
I should heat it up
Mother...
again.
I'm cool. I'm chill. Not gonna let the fucking stupid ass incorrect dialogue influence me. It's gonna keep hammering the goddamn axe. No, you cannot get your own forge. You cannot build anything in this game. But this is pretty much as close to my own forge as I get. Like, I have a fucking bed out back. Like, it's all chill. Plus, Henry doesn't live in Trotsky. Anyway. I don't think he would want to.
All done.
Hell yeah, I have a important craftsmanship to use. There it goes.
That's one sharp blade.
That's one sharp blade. That should be done. I did not get it to 100, whatever. I think 90 to 100, I don't think it changes the price that I can sell them for.
Can't get any better than this.
Alright. Alright, Radovon, let's trade. I don't remember how much,
Word about the price.
the first crossbow is.
What would you say to this?
That sounds really interesting. Finally, a reason. Thank you, and a good day to.
Got 14 groschen, I have 21.5 groschen. I might have enough to get the fucking shit-ass crossbow and then do some of the crossbow tournaments. I'm gonna walk back to Troskovitz, which is that way. What's my nourishment up? 89? I'm fine. Actually, I can start eating the shit that spoils. Eat bread. Because honey doesn't spoil. Okay, cool. All my honey is mine now. Oh shit. I did not sleep. I should sleep. What's my energy at? 64. Yeah, I need to sleep anyway. Fuck me, dude. That would have been bad. That would have been a mistake. Bad mistake. Alright, I'm gonna sleep 12 hours, because I think that's the upper limit of how long you can sleep. And I can start walking to Troskovitz when I wake up. Fantastic. No torch for me. Why don't I have a torch? I don't think I've ever not had a torch in this game. It's fine. Like, by the time I get back to Troskovitz, it'll probably be daytime, but damn. And I think I'm encumbered enough to increase my strength as I walk around. I just have to be wary of bandits and wolves and stuff. But I should be fine. I'm max health as long as I don't run into too many. They're not gonna be that big of a problem. It's just that archer that in that one fight that killed me. Yep, 2 over encumbered to sprint. No, I'm wearing the flower wreath, the flower crown, because it increases my charisma. Not wearing a helmet. Helping for walking might stop archers. Yeah, I mean, it will just stop me from, like, getting fucking, like, bleeding out in the fucking head. But, it's whatever. Like, they're still gonna do damage, even without a helmet. Speaking of levels. Or even with a helmet, I mean.
Yeah, I'll take the Charming Man for the main level, just because, like, that's gonna help me out more. Strength, carry a sack, and dead unconscious body, the weight is only half, therefore, train heart, carry stick for all weapons, we one less. That's a good level, like, early level one. Agility. Agility will be one less. Featherweight, fall damage. Yeah, agility one level less. And then I have craftsmanship perks to take. Sharpen a weapon on the grindstone, 98 or higher. The weapon gains a bonus effect that increases slashing damage by 10%. That'll be good. Armor and clothing you repair yourself. The armor kit will make less noise. 7-link boots for sprinting, costly stamina. Go further. Helping hand. Repairs the craftsman 20% cheaper. Thorough maintenance gear damage 10% slower. That'll be nice. And then horsemanship, night training. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 50% less stamina. It'll be hard for enemies to unseat you or saddler. Yeah, I'm gonna do night training. Houndmaster. Command to hunt, search after wild game. Command to sniff out places of interest or hunt game. Do this free command. Probably search. I'm gonna be surviving on mostly honey, so I don't really need I don't need him to look for meat. Dude, and the fucking Twitch app is just not working right now. God damn, dude. Because that's crazy. I've also just been playing for almost 4 hours anyway, 3 hours and 40 minutes, so, yep. I'm going to end stream here. And probably play again for a little bit tomorrow morning before work. Bye!